Hey, yes.
Grand Rising Pod Folk.
Yeah, what's happening?
Grand Rising, my
My
peoples, my ladies, my gents. Yes, we
before
are
we even
here.
start, my front facing light is out today. I cannot get it to turn on. I don't know why. I have tried. I have unplugged it. I have plugged it back in. I have checked the light. It just don't want to work. So, and I'm not dealing. I just wanted to go ahead and get that off top right now at the
Pod
top of the
Folk,
show.
Pod Folk, just know that visually, right now, you are seeing the darkest version of Sincere Da Vinci.
What's happening, Panda? How are you? How are
and
you?
Liz, what's happening?
So how are you? How are you today, sir? How was your week?
My week, excuse me, ended off in a fantastic note. Yesterday, I went to a yacht party. It was basically Eastern Parkway on a yacht, which was awesome. There was food, there was drinks, good vibes. People were positive, people were happy. I love to see people celebrating and just being happy and just being themselves, basically. And we danced a lot. I busted a mean sweat,
Okay.
and I had a great time last night. It was the culmination of a sort of a roller coaster week, but overall things are good, and I can't complain, especially, after last night. I truly had a blast. It took me back to the past, actually, like when I used to go to the club every week, because the type of music they were playing was, basically 90s and early 2000s reggae. And to me, that's the epitome, that's the essence, basically, of my early adult and teenage years as well, growing up in East New York, because I had a lot of close ties with a lot of West Indians, a lot of Haitians, Jamaicans,
Yeah.
Trinidadians, you name it. So a lot of my musical influences actually come, from those reggae artists and those soca artists as well. So I had tons of fun, and you know it was just one of those nights, basically. I'm just grateful for it, and very happy to be alive,
There we go. There we go.
to have gone through that moment last night. Yeah. And I was with my childhood brother, thinking outside the box. Shout out to Alexander
What's happening, Alex?
at this moment, and a special shout out actually to my wife. Today's her birthday,
Hey,
Celeste.
happy
Yeah,
birthday!
she actually turned 31 today, so I I spoke to a few people. They're basically getting a bucket of roses, with red and white ones, to be exact. And I'll show you the picture later, but it's red. It's white roses, basically surrounded by red ones, and then the white ones are in the shape of a heart.
Oh,
So
look at you being a romantic.
I know,
Look at
right?
you.
At least once or twice a year. No,
Man,
I'm just kidding. I try to be as romantic as possible nowadays, because there's just so much craziness, just going on in the world. And if that's the lady, excuse me, or woman that you decide to marry,
mhm.
I think you should go all out, when it comes to certain things. And like, I understand her love languages, I know her love languages, and I execute them to the fullest extent. And I'm just trying to be a good person overall. So,
we
and a
starting.
better husband too.
We starting out the show good. We talk about love languages, and look at us. Look at us. Would you look at us?
You
Look at
see,
us.
would you look at God? Nah, but overall, I'm just thankful to be here. Thankful for everyone who's tuning in at the moment. Please, when you get a chance, visit that merch store and just continue to support us. Like I mentioned on a post yesterday that I wrote, actually, it was early this morning, to be exact. I'm so thankful for the engagement that we've actually had, over the past few weeks, and I'm very thankful for you, pod folks. So keep it up, please, and
Yeah,
thank you.
a lot of people are struggling, Panda. We know we wish everybody the best. What's up, Teff? I see you. What's good, family? How are you? Um, yeah,
How was your week, sir?
my week was a little turbulent, just like yours.
Okay.
Some ups and some downs, but it ended with my birthday on Friday.
Yeah,
My birthday
buddy.
was Friday, so me and a couple of my friends went. Went to Sin City. And
It
if you
was
didn't
a
see the picture,
real one's birthday. God damn it!
yeah, we just kicked it. I
Hey.
came home. My homegirl Danny had bought me dinner the night before, so I had St. Louis.
Oh wait! You said you were at the strip club?
Yeah,
Sean?
yeah.
Oh shit, Sean! Oh man,
Come on,
Sean,
son,
you had a lot of fun, Sean.
This thing.
See?
I was just kicking it, man. You know how I be.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up.
You know
you
how
went
I
back to
operate.
part of your essence as well,
Yeah,
being around that environment.
I
So I
just be
know you
kicking
was
it,
just
bro.
like you was just exactly.
Yeah, that's home for me. And then I
1942 shots. You know what I'm saying? I remember when we had that at where you used to work at.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh,
That Don Julio. Woo!
So are you a
Smooth.
Virgo sincere? Liz, I don't follow astrology. It's, I do know that I am a Libra the first day,
You're the
but
first day, you're early
yeah,
Libra? Because my
yeah,
dad is a Libra, and obviously my wife is a Libra too. My dad's birthday is actually tomorrow.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Congrats to props. But yeah, I'm the first day of Libra.
Thank you, brother.
But that shit don't mean nothing to me. Like,
Your
and
birthday doesn't
it
mean much to
shouldn't.
you?
No, the date,
Oh,
the astrology,
the
like,
astrology
man, that
aspect.
shit don't mean nothing. Like, I could have told you I was a Capricorn. You'd have been like, oh, yeah, I see it in you. Stop it. Hold on, yes, sir. Your birthday was Friday. I know you had fun Sunday today. Well, actually, today as soon as we finish the podcast, I'm shooting to New York.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah, I'm shooting to New York. I gotta head to Brooklyn for a few.
Okay.
And then I'm there at least for the day. I was gonna do dinner, but and I ain't got the energy for it. Although I'm not lying when I say I might hit up Neptune too while I'm out there.
That sounds like a plan. Neptune Diner. Hey.
Yeah, I might. Them Belgian waffles is calling my name.
Man, they be hitting.
But we're gonna go ahead and get into this show. We're gonna start with this right here.
Pujols sends one in the air. It's deep to left. Taylor's back at the wall. It's 700. Albert Pujols has joined the 700 home run club.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Albert Pujols of the St. Louis Cardinals and then Anaheim Angels, and
So
again,
fitting. So
St.
fitting.
Louis Cardinal hit 700 hit his 700 home run last night.
Amazing, fantastic. All
Actually,
the synonyms you could put on there.
For those who don't know, he hit 699 and 700 in the same game.
I remember he played for like 15 minutes with the Dodgers as well.
Yeah, like he wasn't there very long, so it was great. It was fitting that he hit it against the Dodgers. I wish he would have did it in St. Louis, but this man has had an illustrious 22-year career.
Definitely.
One of the best to ever play the sport. I need you to understand how small this club is. He is only the fourth member of the 700 club.
Yep.
He joins the likes of Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth, and Barry Bonds. That's it. Only the fourth man to ever play this sport to achieve this feat. It is incredible. So to Albert Pujols, salute, bro. You are a legend. Epic. It has been a fun ride to watch you your entire career, sir. It's been a blessing.
No, it has been. It has been. And to piggyback off what you said, the way he's handled himself, as a professional, with not a lot of like scandals or, not a lot of drama or not a lot of controversy. He's been a completely humble person throughout this whole ride. And that's something that I appreciate a lot more, especially off the field. And we're talking about 700 home runs, basically, pod folk, and 3,000 hits. There's only 2 people, and he's one of them, to have done something like that. The other person is the great Hank Aaron. May his soul rest in peace.
Sir.
That's something that's worth noting. Also, I don't think we have to note that, he's the only Latino player to hit 700 home runs. I think we don't have to mention that. He's just a great baseball player, period, to begin with. He makes me proud, obviously, because I'm of Dominican descent as well. So he makes me very proud, for the feat that he actually accomplished. And basically it's just the way he just carried himself, and he's a surefire Hall of Famer. He's I can't believe people still took the time out to just like try to rain on that parade and hate and say, oh, I could hit 32 home runs, for 22 years or something like that. It's like, come on, like,
No,
y'all
you
gotta
can't.
stop this.
No, you can't.
It's like, y'all gotta stop this.
No, you can't.
If you guys can do it, then that means anybody else could do it. And he's only one of 4 people with 700 home runs. So to me, it doesn't matter how long he took to get it. Is the fact that he just got there. And when he did that, he instantly became a GOAT to me. Period. So I don't care what anyone else has to say.
I don't understand how you could hate this. Like, I need you to understand that hitting 33 home runs a season is not easy. We are praising Aaron Judge, and he broke 50. And he's setting records by breaking 50. You realize that is
Recently
only
hit
17
60,
more. Right. But this is what I'm saying. Like 50 is record setting.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So 33 is a high number. The average Major League Baseball player don't hit 33 home runs a season.
That's a fact.
You look at a lot of these guys, some of them is at 9, 10. The good ones are mid to high 20s. The great ones are 30 and up. And then you get the elites, the Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s, the Giancarlo Stantons, the Aaron Judges. Those are the guys who are putting up 30 plus. You're not him.
Exactly.
You're not those guys. You're more like the 9 home run a season guy. Stop that.
You know what kills me, bro? That a lot of this hate comes from people who never played a lick of baseball in their life, and they're non-athletic, and they just make these comments on social media to try to like break souls and to just aggravate people, which is like kind of crazy that you live that kind of life to begin with.
Social media is a disgusting place.
It's a gift and a curse. It's a gift and a curse.
Disgusting place. Yeah. All right. So we're going to go ahead, keep it a little bit sports. We're going to move on. Here we go.
Liam K. Coach Ime Udoka is out for at least a season, and The Athletic is now reporting that the female staff member he reportedly had a consensual relationship with recently accused him of making unwanted comments toward her, and that's what led to the team making a series of internal interviews and ultimately making this decision. The Celtics put out a statement last night announcing that Udoka had been suspended for the 2022-2023 season for violations of team policies. They went on to say a decision about his future with the Celtics beyond this season will be made at a later date. The suspension takes effect immediately. Udoka made a statement to ESPN's Malika Andrews saying, "I want to apologize to our players, fans, the entire Celtics organization, and my family for letting them down. I am sorry for putting the team in this difficult situation, and I accept the team's decision. Out of respect for everyone involved, I will have no further comment." So the Celtics are now without their head coach just days before their...
This has been messy. Messy, unfortunate. I don't. The one thing that I've been able to kind of wrap my mind around, and that's the only thing I've really fully been able to wrap my mind around, is that the relationship was consensual.
Right.
The relationship he had with his staff member was a consensual relationship. outside of that, bro, I can't wrap my head around why any of this happened. I can't wrap my head around why any of it has happened. I don't know why, of all the women on earth you could have chose to cheat on your wife with, why all the women in Boston you could have cheated on your wife with, why all the women literally in any city you guys stop in, you could have chose to cheat with. You choose a staff member. And then you choose a staff member knowing it is against league and team policy and get your ass caught up. And then what comments did you make that would make her then need to go and blow up this entire situation? What comments did you make to someone you were already in a consensual relationship with that made her go blow the whistle to the front office? What did you say? How did you piss her off? How did you overstep your bounds in a consensual relationship that much that this is what it turned into? Why is it poor Nia Long? Like I haven't heard her say anything really about it.
Right.
And
I haven't even seen pictures of this staff member, I believe.
I've seen a picture of her.
Okay.
Could
you send it to me?
Yeah.
When you get the chance?
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Nia Long.
Oh my gosh.
I
knew he was going to bring up that name.
I'm sorry that she has to go through. I mean, I'm serious. Nia Long. I'm sorry you got to go through this, Nia.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry you got to go through this. Like, you should be with somebody who treats you better.
Well, we don't know the dynamic of their relationship.
I don't care. I know. I know. Part of it.
What if they just co-parents and that's
No. They are married.
Okay.
So
you could be married with someone and be separated as well.
They're not separated. They live in the same house. They is married. And I guarantee you.
Trust me, I know married couples who live in the same house who sleep in separate beds. Like, come on, bro.
I do too. But I put it to you this way. I guarantee you, no matter what the agreement is, it wasn't drag me through the media for sleeping with your side bitch. I guarantee you that wasn't part of the agreement.
True. Fair enough.
So I feel bad for Nia.
No.
Because
okay.
she is definitely getting a lot of what's going on.
She's getting the brunt, basically, of the situation, obviously. Yeah.
And now he's been suspended for a year. After being in the finals the year before.
But it all goes back to what you said, bro, in the sense where what was said in those messages that triggered that woman off to basically go and 6'9" to the Celtics, basically.
I'm curious.
I'm just curious as to what was said, because I didn't hear anything about no dick pics. I didn't hear anything about like trying to meet in a hotel room 112 to be exact. I didn't hear none of that stuff. So it's like, what was said in those messages that actually triggered this woman to go directly to the Celtics and say, listen, this is what's going on between us. Fry him. Let's go get him. It's just one of those things. But I want the pod folk to actually know something, that I'm glad that these kind of things are coming to light in a sense, because back in I want to say in the 80s and in the 70s, even before I was born, this was something that was very rampant, actually, like in professional sports, in a sense where a lot of this was something that was very wow, I'm hearing my voice just now.
Yeah.
Well, this is something that was very rampant in a sense where a lot of league officials and coaches and team executives, they actually used to do a lot of this. They used to date a lot of this. But then when they realized that it caused a lot of conflict, within the franchises or within business, of any kind, regarding any sport, a lot of these things, started to come to the light. And, I guess it just feeds that notion of not mixing business with pleasure in a sense. So in a way, I think it's good that some of these things, are being exposed.
Right.
Felt like this situation, trust me, we all have policies, that we have to abide by, especially, if we're under an employer, basically is what I'm saying, pod folk. So we just have to just act accordingly and keep our emotions intact, know how to manage them basically, and just try to do better. Just try to do better, not to be as messy, especially in the workplace. Because this is very embarrassing. This is embarrassing to Nia. This is embarrassing to Ime. This is embarrassing to everyone who's around them at the moment. So prevention is always better than cure, as the saying goes. So
Yes,
it's
sir.
like you have to really think about these things, before you decide to send that text, to another woman, or shoot advances, because you just never know who you're sending it to and how they're going to react and how they're going to try to bury you, based on whatever, you have going with them. And this is all very interesting. And it's like you said, the perfect word is messy, Sincere. So
Yeah, it is definitely messy.
I know there's a lot of information that's going to be forthcoming regarding this particular incident. And I guess we'll be all eyes and ears, but until then, it's a terrible situation. I don't really wish this on anybody. And, consequences are consequences, plain and simple. You have to think about things before you do them, especially if you're a public figure.
So here's my last question on this.
Yeah.
2 questions. 1, do you think the Celtics get back to the finals?
No, I don't.
Okay, neither do I. 2.
Right.
2, do you think Nia leaves or she stands by her man?
That's actually a great question. I guess from the little that I know from Nia, because I don't know her from a personal standpoint, I'd say she sticks around.
I think she sticks around, but that house is very cold for a long time.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Hell
That
yeah.
house is that bed is cold for a while.
Facts.
I'm talking ice cold. Like, boy, you better not say nothing
Like
to
an
me.
ice box where her heart used to be.
Yeah. So I think she stays, but yeah, I think
He's gonna
it's
feel
very
it.
cold. He's gonna feel it. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let's move on to the next topic.
Segue.
We don't play snitches. So, with that being said, 6ix9ine gets his chain snatched and gets into a brawl in the club in Dubai because he asked the DJ to play his shit, and you heard the DJ's response.
Mm-hmm.
I don't play snitches. That sparked the fight. There was a gentleman who snatched one of 6ix9ine's chains.
Yeah, I'm sure while they were scuffling, he took advantage of the situation.
So, how do you feel about this?
6ix9ine has everything coming to him because of what he puts out in the universe, plain and simple. And firstly, those were the most slow motion punches like I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen someone punch another man like that. I was able to count every millisecond of that punch that he was throwing in that club to that DJ. But back to what I was saying. What you do on earth usually comes back tenfold. So,
Yep.
all the negative energy that 6ix9ine puts out basically comes back. And this is a true, basically, this is just evidence basically of, everything that he does. And this is just minimal actually, because
Yep.
I think he should have a lot more coming to him at some point, because of that same negative energy that he puts out. So I'm kind of glad that this happened.
Yep.
This DJ actually took pride in his DJing basically and said what he had to say. And you don't ever force anyone to do anything, especially a grown man. You don't ever approach a grown man and tell him, listen, you need to play my music. No.
Nah, hell no. You're gonna be fucked up.
Exactly. Yeah, we don't do that. And I'm just glad that DJ did that. And I hope a lot more DJs and a lot more, producers, have that same attitude, towards 6ix9ine as well. Because at this point, I just think he's not deserving of much, especially the way he's behaved, after getting out of jail. And that's all I have to say at this time.
I mean, I want to say the nigga that was recorded, the white boy that was recording this video, you soft as fuck. I just want to say that. I hate when that's another conversation, but I hate watching the people recording the video,
right,
acting tough.
Oh yeah, that shit is wild corny.
Like you wasn't the one fighting, you wasn't the one in the fight, you wasn't nowhere. Like shut your corny ass up and record.
Yeah, that shit is
like what is
beyond corny.
Yeah, shut your wild soft ass up and record the situation and just shut up. We don't need to see you in the club. I'm not here for you. I don't give a fuck about you.
Clout chasing.
Yeah, fuck out of here. But anyway, I continue to 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine's been having a rough go of it recently. Can't get interviews on networks and stations and platforms he wanted to. He can't get interviews with the people he used to. His music ain't moving like it used to. Money got to be running out from what I'm hearing. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. And man, he is that cautionary tale of watch who you step on your way to the top, because you'll have to see those same people on your way back down. And 6ix9ine is having to meet with these DJs and these promoters and these bloggers and these whomever, and he's not the 6ix9ine he was 3 years ago. He's not the same 6ix9ine he was 2 years ago. Now, bro, you are the snitch title, and what comes with that has kind of cemented itself on him now. You can't get that off. That's going to forever roll with you, bro. And you're going to consistently roll into places. And that's going to be your response. Oh, you can't sit over here. We don't like snitches. Oh, you can't do this. And once that money and that clout run out, boy, you got another story to worry about. You got a whole nother situation to worry about. Because it will run out. And at that point, I want to see what Daniel Rodriguez does then.
I think it's Hernandez.
Oh, Hernandez. There you go. Daniel Hernandez. I want to see what Mr. Hernandez does then. Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, I think aside from the money running out, basically his fame and, whatever popularity he had, that's definitely going to run out first.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to be blacklisted in a lot of places. He's going to be blackballed by a lot of people, and deservedly so. as I said, the energy you put out there is the same energy that you get back, and obviously, it's not a good energy. So we can move on to the next topic.
All right, hold on. Let's get this loaded. Hola.
Pod folk, once again, while you're listening to us, go to our merch store. We got a little bit of everything over there for you. You heard?
Yeah.
You heard me?
I tell a story, and it's an old story, so nobody should get mad. Please.
This was one I never told this one, so we could talk about
yes,
this?
please.
Mike invites me to the house, and he says, bring Remy Ma with you. We go to the house. He opens the door butt naked, right? So I'm like, yo, Mike, you want the story or not? There was a chick in every room. In every fucking room. Jacuzzi, this. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I am Mike. You want me to finish the
Will
story?
you please?
He said
I don't know if it's right.
I believe him.
He wanted to keep Remy Ma, right?
You can't keep
And he
someone.
made offers, like he showed us some convertible Benz new shit. He was like, you can keep this. Mike, we can't do that. We can't. Mike, my sister, he said, well, come on, Joe. I was like, she can't do this. He offered us some fucking 500 Benz this. I was like, oh my God. Hey, yo, that was a great time, Mike.
I had a wonderful time with you.
I love Mike, man. Shout out to Mike Tyson.
That story is hilarious. It's funny because the clip of him telling it is also I didn't include it, but you hear Remy talk about get me the fuck out of here. Like Remy was ready to go.
You don't get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I'm enjoying the twilight golden years of Mike Tyson.
Yes.
I enjoyed his entire career, his entire life since being introduced to him.
Right.
But there was a lot of turmoil, a lot of loss, a lot of pain.
There was a lot of suffering.
And it's great to see him find this space he has found and become who he has become.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better.
So I just wanted to share that, and I thought
so
it was
happy
a dope
too.
story.
Yeah, I'm so happy too that he's able, to smile and laugh and just carrying on, in a normal fashion, basically. Because if you know Mike's story, he's been through a lot, in his life, and I don't know. I don't like. Personally, I don't like to see people suffering, especially for the long term or for a long season, because I think suffering is it's a seasonal thing of life, and it's longer for certain people than it is for others. And I only wish for the people who are going through it for the long haul for it to stop at some point as soon as possible, because I just like to see people happy, and seeing people happy actually makes me happier.
Yep.
So, it's like, I'll go back to what I was saying, at the beginning of the podcast, when I was at the party yesterday, just seeing people happy gave me the energy enough to bust a sweat and just continue to dance and just continue to enjoy myself, because I saw people there who may have been going through a lot, but they were there basically, and they were just, releasing everything. They were letting go, they were unwinding basically, and they were just being themselves, and they were just happy, and they were just celebrating, listening to the music, drinking, and just having a great time. So to me, that's enough fuel of good energy. And I think that's one of the reasons why I've never really had to drink, because the vibe of the music and the great vibes of the people in the certain environment that I'm in kind of like fuels me, and it gives me a lot more enthusiasm, in a sense. So
I hear that.
Yeah. It just gives me more, I don't know, it just gives me more energy, to know that people around me that may have been suffering are actually happy and are excited, at least for that moment, at least for that night. So, it just, I don't know, it just puts me on another level, and it gives me an emotional high is the word that I wanted to find.
There you go. That's dope. Yeah. Because I'll be turned up. I'll be drinking.
Oh, hell yeah. You know how we do.
All right. So last video before we get into things I found on the internet. And then we could go ahead and get about it here.
Yep.
Hold on. Here it is.
I didn't touch you, man.
Sprained not that long ago, and I can't stand another man touching me.
Well, no one did that.
I just can't.
Is this a prank?
I can't. He won't go away. He
You're
needs to
in
go
the-
away. He's the problem.
I need to leave.
Just welcome. We'll take you to
I still got. Okay. She threw some of my stuff.
Okay. Where's your stuff?
Hell if I know. I'm so sorry.
You're not sorry.
She wasn't sorry when she cut in line and
You!
screamed
I didn't see you.
to make it. Well, I just asked her if she saw anyone in line.
Leave. Just go.
That's an
Leave.
adult.
You're making it loud.
Let's just walk up
I'm
to
just
them.
talking.
Walk up to them. Walk with Chris. Walk with Chris.
Just to calm everything down.
Bro, she sounded like an eagle. Oh man.
I not for a moment. I saw this video
Mm-hmm.
and I saw a basket full of stuff
Mm-hmm.
and I saw her reaction. I can't. I'm not buying it.
What are you not buying?
I'm not buying the story she's trying to sell. I'm not buying it. I could be wrong, and I could be the person being, oh, you don't believe in women. Not shut up. I'm not talking about that. I'm looking at the situation fucking in front of me. I'm looking at a woman who cut multiple people who were standing in line in a self-checkout situation, walked up to a register, threw a man's things, and then decided to check herself out. Why this bitch wasn't spazzing and having a breakout while she did that? Where was the breakdown and the spazzing and the shaking and the banshee scream when you was cutting all them people on the line because you wanted to be first? I done seen too many white women tears to believe everything I hear when they start to cry. I'm like, your white woman tears hold no weight with me. I don't believe that she was triggered like that. I believe she wanted to cut the line, and this man was, not having it. Now, do I think it's petty he maybe put it on line?
Social media, right?
Yeah, because the thing is, you don't know if she really was a victim or not. That's the thing. You don't know. Like, I don't know. But I am making an educated guess with my history of white woman tears, the Karening that has happened in this community.
I was about to get to
and
that
on
word.
Earth. I just like everything just leads to me that this is bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
This is absolute bullshit.
Facts.
And that's just, she a damn,
Big time, Tony. Shout out to you.
go. That's like, to me, that's just like, what did you talk about? Where was all this shit when you was out here cutting? Shut up with that stupid ass book bag you got on too. I'm gonna try to hear you with that stupid ass backpack.
Man, she wild for that.
Man, I'm done. I'm done talking about her.
Attention seeker, basically. Yeah, I don't have it. You summed it up perfectly.
All right, then. So we're gonna go into
It's just pure nonsense. Moving along.
things I found on the internet. All right. I want to delete that woman off of our. I don't even want that energy in. Like, I don't want that here.
We don't want that Karen-like energy around here.
No.
We don't need that. We don't need that.
I only loaded like 3 things this week that I
No, we
found
good,
on the
bro.
internet. So
That's
hold
fine.
on, here we go.
I'm so glad us girls don't have to do a thing.
Yeah, because we never have to. Try to. It's like.
I'm so glad us.
This is what they think of us.
Yeah, okay.
This is what they. First off,
You better be able to do a thing or two. Shit.
that's exactly what I'm about to say. What you mean? You glad you don't have to do a thing?
Yeah, all right.
Like, that's what they think we look like. Apparently, unless
What did I get involved with? Cardboard?
Dead fish.
Like, nah, I'm good. Nah.
Yeah.
You better get yourself some knee pads, you know,
God. Okay.
and start doing some things. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not going down that road. I'm gonna go ahead and play this next video.
Golf ball struck by lightning. Golf ball struck by lightning. Golf ball.
First off, why is your dumbass at Top Golf in the middle of a lightning storm? Why the fuck are you holding a? You know what? The lightning should have struck you. Lightning should have struck you.
Yes, 5 times.
Lightning should have struck you, and the person
You
who was recording. Lightning should have struck you. I hope next time lightning strikes you. Okay, I hope lightning strikes you next time, because that ball didn't do nothing to deserve to die. But you was playing with your life. You were holding okay, whatever.
Yeah, that's beyond nonsensical. You know, to be outside, much less to like be golfing when the weather is like that. You saw how gloomy it was. Like, it was just completely dark, and this guy's out here golfing. Like, this is like, I don't know which video is worse, the one that you just showed previously or this one. Like, it just doesn't make any kind of sense. Like, make it make sense. Like, what the fuck are you doing out there? Period.
Lord knows.
You idiot. It's just like these people putting NyQuil on their chicken. Like, what the fuck is going on with the world?
Yeah, I was gonna put that, and then I said I don't want to be part of that.
It's like, oh my gosh. All right, whatever.
Who cooks chicken in NyQuil? You stupid some of my bitches. Do y'all do everything you see on the internet? Do you have any common sense or fucking brain whatsoever to know that I should not fucking light my body on fire? I remember this fucking thing y'all were doing. Remember when did none of you decide I should not walk on egg crates? I could probably fucking hurt myself. No, you didn't think that. Did any of you think what happens when you try to ingest a spoonful of cinnamon? Did any of you do your research to understand how fucking bad that could be for you? No?
Exactly.
No, none of you. Now you want to cook your food in NyQuil? I fucking hate social media. It is a terrible place because you all
it's not that terrible.
Dumb. You're dumb. You're fucking dumb. It is full of idiots who go out and do the dumb shit.
Fact. You're right.
Idiots and children of idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking okay. I'm gonna do something nice before we leave. Yo, she was not fucking with that scarecrow.
Nope.
She was not fucking with that scarecrow. Yeah, what? No, I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Yeah, it's crazy because dogs, they just don't mess with certain things, and they take that very seriously. And they're like, you know what? No, I'm good.
Yeah, there you go. So we are done.
Yep.
We are done for the day.
A brief episode. Yep.
Go have a great Sunday and a great week. Podfolk, go get some merch. Follow us, subscribe, share, comment, do whatever it is. Thank you everybody.
Platforms
in the day. TikTokers and people, try to not kill yourselves for one more week.
Exactly.
That's all. That's the best I can give y'all.
Just try to remain positive out there, Podfolk, and whatever you're going through, just know it's just seasonal. It doesn't rain forever. The sun eventually is going to come out, and the clouds are going to clear away. That's all I have to say, Podfolk. Stay true, stay black, stay blessed.